In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can use Classlink to help you to sign into many of the digital tools that you use on a daily basis. What you're looking at right now is my Classlink Launchpad, and the Classlink Launchpad is a set of buttons that sign you into various different apps more quickly than if you were to log into them individually. The Launchpad is unique to every user based on our license agreements for these individual apps. Just to keep in mind, Classlink is fully functional in the Chrome and Firefox browsers only, or from the Classlink app on the iPad. Your Classlink Launchpad could get cluttered over time as we add more and more apps to it. A couple ways of dealing with that issue is through searching or customizing your Launchpad. First of all, I wanted to draw out the search field in the upper right-hand corner. If you were to start to type in the name of an app, so if I start typing in the word campus, it acts as a filter, which basically means that anything that doesn't have that text string in its name will disappear, leaving you singularly with the button to get you into the app that you're looking for. So that's how the search field works. If you want to remove your search, you click on the X in the search field, and then all the apps will come back. The Launchpad is also customizable. To customize your Launchpad, you have a button on the top right to get into edit mode. If I click on that button, these are the things that you can change from a style standpoint. So for example, you can change the icon style from squares to circles. You can also change the size of those buttons, or you can change the overall color scheme or the themes in your Launchpad. Another thing that you can do to customize your screen is to create folders. So the way that you would do that is you'd hit on the Create button, and notice you have two buttons for a new app or new folder. So if I were to click New Folder, I can choose a folder color, and I can add a name in here. So if I want to type in the name Staff Apps, and I click Save, that folder is going to appear on my Launchpad. I'm still in that edit mode, so while in the edit mode, I can add apps to any of the folders that I've created. So this is the one that I just created right here called Staff Apps. To get an app in there, you simply click and hold your finger down on your trackpad or your mouse, and you drag it, and just wait until it goes small like that, and then you drop it in the folder. So here's another one. I could drag, hold it, drop it in there. And you can see that number is changing after each successive app that you add to that folder. To get rid of a folder, you'd click on the red X. To edit the folder name, you'd click on that Edit button. To get out of edit mode, you go to the upper right-hand corner and click on this X. To get back into edit mode, you'd click on this tool. So you can add folders of your own, but also notice that there are some folders that were pre-created for you. So for example, most people will have a research folder with many of our academic databases in them. Another piece that I'd like to point out is that you can add your own apps to Classlink. There's a plus sign in the left-hand corner. And when you come in here, Classlink already has a library, so if you click on one, click single sign-on of just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of digital tools that one might sign into. Might be worth your time to look for something if you're curious about it. So for example, today I looked for Frontline, and I found our absence management system in there. With this particular, when you're adding from the app library, if I were to add that, basically what would happen is I'd get prompted for my credentials the first time, and then my Classlink account would save those credentials for future logins from Classlink. We will also be adding things to the Hopkins Independent School District library over time. Right now, we simply have a basic link, so not something that you have to log in to dance mat typing, but that's something we can populate over time. Lastly, if you have a request, you can't find an app that you have to sign in regularly for your job in the library, you can add your own app. You can put in the name and the website, and you can request that that a one-click sign-on button is created for this app. If you have any questions about Classlink and its usefulness for you, either yourself in your professional work or your students, please do not hesitate to contact Terry Oslin. Thanks.